We are in discussion with the how if a person is watching a sky, night sky, and light is coming to his eyes, then is it really that light is traveling with a light speed? And if it is a polar star, then light is coming to its eye at the speed of light only. If light from a polar star comes to a person eye on standing on the earth and watching polar star, then it will take 320 light year 320 year to reach his eye. So polar star would have displaced to some other location with respect to universe, and then he is receiving the light, not possible. There are many stars in Milky Way itself which are 4,000 light year away, and 10% of the star, probably maximum of them are a galaxy one, like Andromeda galaxy. So Andromeda galaxy that looks in north side. So full galaxy looks like a star because it is so far away. So now think that how big is Andromeda galaxy and Milky Way. Full Andromeda galaxy looks like a star because of the distance. They would be, I believe, tens and tens of thousand million, tens of thousand light year away. If those light also come in 10,000 years afterward, it will be a messy. The night sky will look like a light that is kind of, if I take a beam of light and then do like this, so it will be like a hazy. It will be like a snake shape and this shape, blur and whatever it is. But it's crystal clear. This proves that light, what we see that is coming out of the star, is immediate, not traveling through the light velocity. How it is? In India, there is a adage that if Khuda is Meherwan, then Gadha is also Pahalwan. Like I gave that thing that if you follow Indian philosophy, then all science begins from yourself. If you want to study universe also, it begins from yourself. That's why it is called universe is exact replica of human body. Like if someone say, I should not say again that beyond Jupiter there is no universe. That is the end. There is a wall, spherical wall, or there is a ceiling. There is a ceiling, like there is a ceiling in the home. There is a ceiling. Yeah, I should not say. People's brain will break immediately. If someone comes to know that post Jupiter what they are seeing, there is a full-fledged concrete ceiling. Beyond there is nothing. Their brain will break. So that for that sake, King Krishna in Gita he is saying, universe is infinite. That is required because human it expands full universe, not human. Flower, tree, animal, everyone they expand in full universe. Okay, so this is kind of the general philosophy. Now, if that is the case, then if Khuda Meherwan, then Gadha is Pahalwan. Khuda means God. If God is kind of merciful, it is happy on a Gadha means donkey. Donkey is not usable. Like ass, generally people use ass to kind of carry some goods from one place to other place. But donkey is good for nothing. But if God is happy with the donkey, then donkey is also Pahalwan. Pahalwan means he is energetic and powerful. So if God is happy, then anyone can do anything. One person is one how far how at what speed a human can run. Human can run maximum 42 or 44 kilometer per hour. That is the Olympic 100 meter. Generally, people run. That's it. If someone is saying within 20 hours, I have come to United States from India, that is opposite side of the earth, or I have come to Australia from England, that is again opposite side of the earth, or I have come to Arctic Ocean from the Antarctica, that is again opposite side of the earth in 20 hours only. No one would believe. Boss, maximum if you're running also at highest possible speed, that is 42 kilometer per hour. But the full distance, I believe it is around 20,000 kilometers. If you go from one side to another side, perimeter, if you go one side to another side, it would be around 20,000 kilometers in that range. 20,000 kilometer, if you come in 20 hours, means 1,000 kilometer you were running at per hour speed. Not possible. Human cannot, not possible. You are lying. How you came to United States from India in 20 hours? That person is saying, I came in 20 hours. You trust me. Then he is not believing, because at that era there is no aeroplane or nothing like that. Horse and those things are maximum. But he is saying, trust me. Then what is the possibility? There is a carrier. There is a, if this is human, and there is a carrier. Human now sat on the carrier, and carrier is very fast. And then he landed up into United States from India in 20 hours. Same thing, probably, I'm saying probably because people will start jumping, because that is the truth. Same thing happens in universe also. This is called modulation. Okay, so I had something to show the modulation. Okay, so I have a motor. Okay, so I have a motor, and how fast I can rotate my hand? This much only, maximum, right? Now, if I say that per minute I am rotating 200 times, no one would believe. Not possible. Or 1,000 times per minute, or in 1 second, 10 times I am rotating, no one would believe. Not possible. But now consider that there is a motor. Okay. Now I am placing battery here. Okay. So finally, looks like it got broken. I'll try. It was intact. Okay. So I'm trying to kind of binding it. Somehow it was soldered earlier. Okay, I'll try now. Can you see how fast it is? This is rotating at this speed. 1 second, it would be making 10 rotation. Now, consider that I am rotating my hand like this, then like this, then like this, then like this. Okay, now this rotation, can I put on this carrier? Can I mix this rotation of my hand on this carrier? This is very high speed. Can you see? Very high speed. Very high speed. Immense. If it goes in a wall, it will pierce the wall. Wherever go, it will pierce. But my hand cannot pierce. Okay? No, this will go. So its speed is very high. This is called modulation. Can I modulate my hand movement on this speed? If I modulate this, what would happen? Consider this is rotating at 100 round. It is making 100 round per second. Consider 100 round per second. My hand is rotating one round per second. Then next round opposite. Then one round per second, next round opposite. What will happen if I modulate this my direction on this motor? What will happen to this motor? Then for first second, if it is in if the motor direction is same as my hand direction, if I modulate my hand here, then first second it will rotate at 101 rotation per second. Next second, one rotation less because it is negative, right? 99 rotation per second, then 101 rotation per second, then 99 rotation per second. This is called modulation, modulating a small speed on higher speed. Higher speed now propagates. Now when higher speed is being received at other location, and when he is seeing that it is 101 speed at one moment, second, next moment 99 speed, next moment 101 second, then 99. Now he can decipher that the actual signal I am trying to transfer through this motor is one rotation per second clockwise, and then followed by one rotation per second anti-clockwise. Then one rotation. So whatever the signal, whatever the actual signal is, it is modulated over the high speed signal, and that it produces like radio amplitude modulation, where amplitude is higher. On that amplitude the voice is getting modulated. When it goes to radio, it is broadcasting from the radio station. When it is going to the radio, then radio, it is trying to normalize it. Normalizing means it is taking out the DC, and then it is seeing the fluctuation. And then, because if this is x-axis and this is the voice fluctuation, and this is the DC component of amplitude, then it is making fluctuation here. This signal will go because power is more. When it reaches the radio, it takes out the DC, and then it's seeing the fluctuation that is coming out of the speaker. That is amplitude modulation. Or there is another wave whose frequency is very high. FM radio, songs, frequency modulation, where the voice is getting modulated and his frequency will change. Now earlier the frequency was constant and very high. Now as per the voice, the frequency will go up and low, go up and low, and then it is propagated. When a radio receives it, then it takes out the carrier frequency, and then signal whatever is coming, the data that it deciphers. Same thing happens in universe also. When you see the star or when you see the planet, then it is something there that electromagnetic radiation comes into the effect. When it enters the space, like from Earth, 100 kilometer beyond is the space. When it enters the space, there is very, 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 very high speed energy is there that spans full universe in a fraction of second. That carrier is available. खुदा मेहरबान तो गधा भी पहलवान. Khuda is there and Gadha is a donkey, means God. Energy is there, and this electromagnetic radiation, that is the light that comes out of the star, when it comes out of the star, when enter the space, immediately it gets modulated on the God's energy. But you will say God energy only because that has extremely high frequency, and when it enters the earth atmosphere from the space, then it is getting demodulated. So 100 kilometers is nothing as far as light is concerned, where it travels 3000 kilometers per second, and then our eye is catching and it is seeing the star at real time. Okay, so modulation works in the space science also. Anyone has invented, anyone has discovered any, is there any equipment that is made which can capture this very extremely high frequency wave? No. the equipment, electronic equipment that is right now, that is built or that is made, the components, they are maximum, they can catch electromagnetic radiation only, that is 300 kilometer per second, 3 lakhs kilometer per second only. That is sunlight or any starlight or any electromagnetic radiation that goes from earth to, in human generates, right, electromagnetic radiation that goes, that if you have a dynamo and then you have a coil, and if you rotate it, it will generate electromagnetic radiation. Or same thing if you push it through an antenna. So that is from earth to moon or earth to Mars or Voyager and these kind of human made satellites antenna, they are now beyond the Pluto also. So whatever they are sending, it is coming as electromagnetic radiation itself. So it's not possible, no one has done it, you can do it, who is stopping you? But as it looks, the full universe a person can see immediately. Only thing is that that light should come to the earth in a way that once it get modulated, it will have some strength, because very far eye cannot catch, but still equipments can catch. So full universe light comes to earth. Our eye, if it is very diminished, then our eye cannot catch it. So that is the scenario through which a human, when he is seeing the sky, he is seeing the real time. It's not that morning time when I see east and there are stars that I am seeing, and though the star, some of the stars are called rishi also, saints in Indian culture. They will be visible only during the kind of wee hour, at the morning hour. So it's not that they have happened kind of years back. Now I can see, because every moment when sun is rising, before that, every moment is precious. It is called Brahmveda. That moment, whatever stars are visible in the east side, every moment for those stars are very precious as far as the Srishti is concerned. Srishti means the livelihood of the earth is concerned. Based upon that only, flower is become blooming, and then tree are taking breath, human is taking breath. Though the star rising at that moment is extremely important. If it is coming from, light is coming from the ears, then certainly that moment it reaches, not guaranteed. So, not guaranteed. Guaranteed it that all light comes to earth immediately. Your eye is watching everything immediately. But is there anyone who can make the electronic device or equipment that go beyond the electromagnetic field speed? That is a challenge. That is not a challenge. Till now, it looks like it is impossible. Why it is impossible? Because no one wants it. Necessity is the mother of invention. If there is no necessity, certainly there won't be any invention. Till people are happy, things are good and nice.